After a long wait, the MSL is back, and welcome to the Super Cup. This will be showing before the qualifiers and demonstrating the events. And the events are sprint, balancing, team Slither race, and funnel endurance. Here's a look at our revamped Slithering Stadium, built to fit MSL standards, different from the gravel funnel tournament. And look at our fans; they're so excited to host. And event one is the sprint. You can look at this; it's a long board, just a straight sprint. The line to see who wins. You got to get to that white line at the edge of the table. Speedy, Dark, Americano, and Juice for the Speed Snakes, Midnight Skies, Qualifiers, and Eliminated Lashers. Down they go. Who's in the lead? It was the Midnight Skies at the best start, but Americano of the Qualifiers goes wire to wire and will win the race. If you don't remember, the Midnight Skies are the defending champs, Qualifiers runners up, Eliminated Lashers third, and the Speeding Snakes are hosts. You can look about an even start for everybody, but the Speeding Snakes Speedy started to fall off a bit. Eliminated Lashers were held, keeping up, but then they fell back a little bit, and Americano stretched his lead to give the Qualifiers the win in the first event, and our hosts are going to finish last in the first event they run. 4.75 the losing time, 4.33 the winning time, so all the times very tight together. That's it for event one. The Qualifiers hold the lead. We go into balancing next. It's just competing for a mini trophy here. It's just a friendly round, basically, a glorified friendly round. And now here's balancing. Here's how it works. So the maximum points you can get not finishing is 8. If you finish, you get 10. The record is 45, which was set by the Qualifiers in Season 19 of an unrecorded season. And the Speeding Snakes are going to start us off. Our hosts, you see all 5. Down they go. They're looking very good so far. 1 drops, but they're going to get 3 finishers, and that's very good. I don't think it'll be close to the record, though, because that one had 4 finishers. And oh, by the way, if you land in the middle of one of those, you'll get to receive the lower score. Snakes here looked very solid, but then they lost a few. Also, skipping over, you'll still get the score you landed. And it's a 41, only 4 off the record. What a great run from them. That's definitely medal territory. What do the Lashers have? Down they go. Everybody's still holding. Oh, but it all comes undone in the later part of the run. That looked like it could have been a record-breaking run. But then everybody just kind of falls off together. They went in reverse order with their caps into the back this time. Look, everybody was still on heading into the 6, but then they all fell off, and only one gets to the end. 38, that's in the second. It'd probably be around 5th or 6th. Maybe even a medal in the worst season when this features in the MSL. Now the Midnight Skies. They haven't really been notable in this event. What are they going to do? Everybody holding on. Oh, it all comes undone there. And this is looking good for our hosts. They're still in the lead after 3. No one really looks like they're going to challenge them. The Midnight Skies did not look as good as the Lashers here, or the Snakes. They all fell off to the top side. It's 36th and then the 3rd. It's not good. Now the Qualifiers. They've completely switched their lineup around. Down they go. And oh, they lose too early, and the record holders are going to have a terrible run here. That is certainly going to be last place, I think. But that means that our hosts, they've won their first event in front of their fans. So congratulations to them. The Qualifiers 35, yep, dead last. So they'll be tied with the Speed Snakes to the lead in the friendly round. The Snakes fans are thrilled as they get a win in front of their home fans for the first time. 6-6-5-5, so the field very close after 2 events, 1 point separating everybody. And this is anybody's competition. No separation at all. Look at our fans. Packed stadium here. They had to remove the old terrace, which did reduce the capacity by a lot, but it also made the stadium more fit for the MSL. And there was originally footage here, but the clip got deleted and we couldn't find it anywhere. And there's just a dark screen. We really hope this won't happen again, but we are really sorry for that. But this is the Team Slither race. You've seen it before in the gravel funnel tournament. The 3rd marble stops the clock, and this is a bracket-style event. Down they go with the Qualifiers and the Midnight Skies. Who's in the lead? It looks like the Midnight Skies have the slight advantage at the moment, but the Qualifiers, they're going to infiltrate that, and the Qualifiers are going to move on. In case you didn't know, for the Qualifiers, this will just be a 1 run, and that's your time. You see the Coffeers were in front at first, and the Midnight Skies took the lead. You can tell by the third marble, then the Coffeers have it, and they never looked back. 8.4 to 8.7. Those are not the best times that we've ever seen, but it's enough to move on. Lemonade Lashers versus the Speeding Snakes in the next matchup. What do our hosts have to offer? Down they go. The Snakes in the lead at the moment. Oh, but the Lashers will attack, and they'll take the lead. And it looks pretty sound for them at the moment. Can they get them? No, they're going to struggle a lot, and the Snakes are going to move on. Our hosts are going to come back. What a comeback there. You see that little hung up there. I think that was Venom or Swift. Kept getting hung up, and that led the Lashers to pass, but then Serpent made a move, and it looked like it blocked Aid, and that was enough for, I think, Swift to catch up to give the Speeding Snakes a win. Those are not good times, but maybe the track is a bit different. You know, it's the exact same. Maybe the conditions slightly different. The Snakes fans are happy enough. Midnight Skies versus the Limited Lashers is the third place match. In the qualifiers, it's just one run and that's your time. But in the MSL, this will be a bracket event. And it's going to be the Limited Lashers easily taking the win here. The Midnight Skies had a bad strategy. You can get away with 3 and 1 at the back, but you don't want 2 at the back. We've seen Marbles have great... We've seen the Brilliant Blues, actually. They had the first 2 finishers, but also had the last 2, so they lost. 8.91 to 9.67. Now the Speeding Snakes versus the Coffeers for the gold. Who will win the Team Slither race? I'll line up, down they go. It's close at the moment. These top two in the standings, barely. But it looks like the Snakes have the lead, and the Snakes are going to cruise to another friendly round win, or Super Cup. Whatever you want to call it. And that looked easy for them. And the Coffeers might have had the advantage a little bit in the middle, but the Speeding Snakes by the end had it easily. 8.02, that's a decent time to 8.86, and their fans are very happy. The Speeding Snakes, Coffeers, Limited Lashers, and the Midnight Skies. The result of that event in that order. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Speeding Snakes. The Midnight Skies can no longer win because, well, they can tie the leaders, but they would not have enough event wins because the Speeding Snakes have 2. Event 4, Funnel Endurance. This is the same course as the Gravel Funnel Tournament, where we saw the record at 131 set by Kinwinville Racers. The rules, it's very simple. Just spend as long as possible. No intentional stopping at any point, and it's the referee's discretion to what that is, but we shouldn't have to worry about that. That's never been a problem. Aid, Star, Latte, and Serpent now are the competitors for these teams. And down we go. Of course, it's a brutal event. It's very tiring. Requires lots of endurance. And Latte of the Coffee are just going to lead after the first funnel. Heading into the second funnel, they're jockeying for position. I think the Midnight Skies funnel last. And they're staying last. Coffee are still lead the way. Speeding Snakes, they're not doing too well. Usually Speedy is the one who runs this event, but he already did the sprint today, so maybe they're experimenting a little as the Coffeers continue to hold the lead. Entering the yellow funnels, we have to be near the end of these larger funnels at this point, when they're going through very quickly. I could have sworn in the Gravel Funnel Tournament they are going a little bit slower than that, and Aid takes the lead there with a great play, hanging up on the coins. And it's the Midnight Skies who move into second, and Aid will hold the lead after that blocker funnel. As we enter the mini funnels now, where everything can change, Aid drops through. That gives the Midnight Skies inherit the lead. And Aid drops down into the penultimate funnel. This field is very close. There's no separation between them at all. Who's going to be first in the last funnel? Oh, it's the Midnight Skies. Now the Speeding Snakes will join them. Coffeers inherit the lead. Speeding Snakes, oh, they're going to finish last, and I don't think that means they can win the friendly run. Now they certainly can. Aid will drop through. Star drops through, and Latte for the Coffeers will win the final event to win the Coffeers the Super Cup. Congratulations to them. They had finished second in every competition they've done so far in Gravel Funnel. Or no, they weren't second in Gravel Funnel Tournament. They were third and second in the MSL, and they finally get their first recorded trophy. Even this trophy is kind of meaningless. We're 2 times speed. The Coffeers kind of led it most of the way, except for that point where Aid briefly had it, and they fell down to third. But look at how close it was in these mini funnels. Okay, it's no longer 2 times speed. Star had the lead there for the Midnight Skies. But just look at everybody in the penultimate funnel together. That is absurd. 105.86 the winning time. Only one marble didn't break a minute. Serpent, so he's probably not going to run this event in the MSL. But I guess that's what the Super Cup can be used for, is testing out your marbles. So the Coffeers are going to win the Super Cup. The Speeding Snakes are just going to miss out on it in second, but still not a bad performance because we saw them win 2 events. 14-12 to 9-9. So So congratulations to the Coffeers and all these teams who are automatically qualifying for the MSL. And congrats to the Coffeers. They're celebrating with their fans and their trophy. Because even if it's not the biggest trophy, it still means something. Next up is the Qualifiers. Do not miss it, and thank you everybody for watching. Have a good day.